Hi guys, Corey Arsenault back here in the classroom with the whiteboard. So it means we're going to try and teach a little bit of something today. A lot of my videos are getting nice comments, and one of the people when I do a lot of my videos, people are thinking that sometimes it's just for men. You know, I'm 40 years old, I'm obviously a male, so I really want to stress that whatever I talk about in my videos, it's for men and for women, unless it's designated, you know, one or the only other, only, okay? So this is definitely a female video today. This is all about menopause. And what do I know as a 40-year-old guy about menopause? Well, I work with 98% women who are in or going through or have gone through menopause. So menopausal women are our members here. It's who I speak with every single day. So I'm fairly versed in what the best way to exercise, getting back in shape, staying in shape, looking after yourself, having gone through menopause. Let's talk about what goes on during menopause, okay? So if you are heading through menopause or have gone through it, you may notice a loss of muscle tone. You are less firm than you used to be, okay? You're losing muscle. Your metabolism, the ability to burn calories, it slows down, meaning the food you ate before, if you continue to eat, your body will gain more weight after menopause because your metabolism is slower, okay? And your bones become more brittle. It's the beginning for a lot of women of osteoporosis. So what do these three things have to do with weight loss and toning and getting back in shape or staying in shape during or after menopause? Well, the three big things you want to avoid if you are in or going through menopause is, number one, avoid sugar. Sugar is dangerous at all times, for any age, for any gender, young kids, middle age, anybody. But post-menopausal, the sugar you eat stays on more, has a harder time to get burned off once you are a lower metabolism. So you want to try to avoid that processed sugar. You want to avoid things like candy, daily candy, the candy bowl. The trip to the dairy bar once a week, not a problem, right? Enjoy. Going to the movies, enjoy. It's that daily candy bowl, that the handful of M&Ms. Here's the thing, handful of M&Ms is 145 calories. In 1 year, if you have a handful of M&Ms at your candy bowl at your desk every day, that's 15 pounds of M&Ms. Okay? So we want to avoid sugar at all costs, or as much as we can. When you're in the gym, the number one thing to focus on as a woman going through menopause or having finished menopause is to focus on weight training. Your metabolism has dropped and your muscle tone has gone down. You have to use weight training, safe, challenging weight training, to build back the muscles that you've lost. By you lifting weights, and what we talk about when we're lifting weights, it's, you know, things like doing your squats and your push-ups and your machines, where you do 12 repetitions. And the 12 repetitions means it's a challenge by the 11th or 12th. You're challenging your muscles to get to 12, okay? So that's a safe weight and a safe place to be if you're on a machine for your arms or for your legs, and you're like, 11, 12, that's safe. That will help you build back the tone you've lost. It'll help build back your metabolism. Weight training for men and for women builds metabolism. The person who weight trains, the person who carries more toned muscle on their body, will burn more calories for longer. So I always give the example. If I sit beside my father all day long, my father has less muscle than I do, I will burn more calories than him, okay? Because I carry more muscle. Now, my wife, who's competing this week in a fitness show, carries more muscle than the average woman. If she sits down with my mother all day and they just sit there and chat, my wife will burn more calories as a more toned and muscular woman. So the goal is to use weights to build back the muscle you've lost, to build that tone back, but to also build the metabolism back so you continue to burn calories. You can then begin to burn the fat again, okay? So we're avoiding sugar, that extra calories from sugar. We're using weight training as our number one priority in the gym side, or when you come to the gym, weight training to build back metabolism. And number three, because ladies, because menopausal women's bones are now more brittle through menopause and their risk of entering into osteoporosis, you don't want to be doing long cardio. That pounding on the treadmill, that pounding for an hour, 10K, 20K, half marathons, those are dangerous for your knees and for your ankles because of the weakened state of your bones and your joints. So long cardio is something we really try, and long cardio to us means 30 minutes or more. Okay, if you like walking, you like biking, you like the elliptical, up to 30 minutes is sort of the threshold that we recommend the most you should be doing. Because think of it, if it's 30 minutes of running on the treadmill or running outside, that's 30 minutes your knees and your ankles and your hips are taking a pounding, okay? You may have been able to do that when you were 20, 25, 30 years old, but at the age of 50, 55, 60, that's so much pounding on your joints. And what I found from my 25 years of coaching is that if I can keep you safe and injury-free, you can build back your body. If you're always hurting and injured from long cardio, from the pounding you put on your joints, you can't train every day. You can't do this every day. You can't be consistent. You can't build that body back if you're always aching and paining, okay? So what we recommend instead of long cardio is the interval cardio. So if you're on the treadmill, you will turn the treadmill up to a speed that you can do for 30 seconds. So the machine's running along, right? Say it's 6 miles an hour. Speed is whatever you need it to be, okay? So for 30 seconds, you're gonna hop on, you're gonna go as hard as you can. At the end of the 30, you're gonna grab onto the handles, you're gonna hop off. You're gonna rest for 30, okay? If you can go a little faster, maybe you go from 6 miles an hour to 6.5, you bump it up, okay? We're aiming for 30 seconds, and what I tell folks is, I don't care how fast you go, I just want you to be glad the 30 seconds is over when it's over, okay? So if 29, 30 counts down, and you're able to still go, if you can do 40 seconds at that speed, and you're safe, it's too slow, okay? I want you to be glad the 30 seconds is over. So at the end of your rest, you're gonna hop back on and do 30 more. We're going to do this 30-30, 30 fast, 30 slow, on any machine, treadmill, bike, elliptical, indoors, outdoors, doesn't matter what you do. We're going to do it for about 12 minutes. So do a minute kind of warm up, and then do 10 30-30s, 10 rounds. Then walk for a minute to cool down. You're going to be doing about 12 to 15 minutes of total cardio for the day. Now think of it this way. That 12 minutes you've done is actually only 6 minutes of pounding, because you're only hopping on and off every 30 seconds. So in the run of 1 minute, you're pounding only for 30. So I get you, in 12 minutes of work, I get 6 minutes of pounding on your joints. And I work you harder than your 30-minute jog, okay? So these are the big three for anyone, male, female, okay? Any age, any condition, but specifically for the target member we have here in our Stretch Fitness is 70% female, and we are average age of about 49. Okay, the women's members. So this is what we promote, talk about, and really demonstrate to our lady members. So avoiding sugar when you're in the gym, weight training first, about 30 to 40 minutes of weight training. 10 to 12 minutes of interval cardio on the way out the door. You should start to see weight loss and toning and metabolism boosting in about 6 weeks. If you've never been doing this before and you start, we notice weight loss and toning and firmness starting usually about 6 weeks in if you're consistent in that, okay? So that's my big talk today about menopause. And again, this is directed at women, but if you're a male out there 55 years old, and you've never been in a gym before, this will absolutely work for you as well. I would tell you the exact same thing. Avoid sugar, weight training first, and find a cardio machine or cardio you enjoy doing for about 12 minutes. It doesn't matter gender, but the big one when we're talking about menopause is that life, when you've gone through that life-changing event, there are certain things that you have to be aware of that you want to start incorporating to build your body back. There's no reason that you have to be worse off finishing menopause. To be the same weight at the end of your 3 to 5 years is a goal, because the average weight gain, I should have said this earlier on, the average weight gain through the 3 to 5 years of menopause is 15 pounds. So if you end up being zero, if you end up being the same weight at the end as you were coming in, you're ahead of the game, okay? So if you have any questions or comments, please comment below. I love hearing feedback because it gives me more topics to talk. I could talk all day, just need a topic, okay? So this is Corey from Stretch Fitness. Have a great day.